Imagination is more important than knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The only source of knowledge is experience. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The only real valuable thing is intuition. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. The only thing you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. I do not believe in the immortality of the individual, and I consider ethics to be an exclusively human concern with no superhuman authority behind it. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I, or are the others crazy? Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Most people say that It is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Peace is not merely the absence of war, but the presence of justice, of law, of order, in short, of government. The world is in greater peril from those who tolerate or encourage evil than from those who actually commit it. The only justifiable purpose of political institutions is to ensure the unhindered development of the individual. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. You never fail until you stop trying. We should take care not to make the intellect our God. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler